When we really want something, it often seems just out of reach. This is because our strong longing for it builds a barrier. Wanting something too much can, oddly enough, drive it away. Imagine that your intense craving for something acts like a repellent, pushing away what you want the most. When you are desperate, your energy is not welcoming or relaxed. Instead, it's full of urgency and worry. This urgency isn't appealing. It's like trying to keep sand in your hands by squeezing it. The tighter you hold, the more it slips through your fingers. Adding to this, when you're scared that you might not get what you want, your anxiousness increases, and this only pushes your desire further away. It's unsettling to realize that the way we go after our desires can backfire, but realizing this pattern is the first step toward changing it. There's a principle at play here that might seem against intuition, but is deeply meaningful. The less you grip onto desires, the more likely it is you'll get what you need. It's as if by wanting nothing, you open yourself to get everything. When you truly don't feel a desperate need for something, you often find it comes your way with ease. This happens because there's no block, no desperate force pushing it away. Things that you're not tied to appear to come into your life smoothly. This process happens because we draw in what we give off. If you feel a lack, that feeling will bring more lack into your existence. On the other side, if you carry a sense of richness, you'll pull in richness. This is why it often seems those who have a lot get more, and those who have less may lose even what they do have. My friend, when you release the demand for specific results, you get closer to the space of abundance, making it simpler for the universe to supply for you. This isn't just about tangible wealth, but includes all areas of life. When our wants become deep needs, we tend to develop strong ties, and it's these ties that lead to pain. It's not the wanting itself that causes distress, but our obsession with the result. It's completely possible to wish for something while staying unattached to the outcome. If you can want something but stay removed from the result, you are shielded from the hurt of unmet expectations. Basically, when you're at peace with not needing to have it, you avoid the emotional trouble that commonly accompanies yearning. This concept of detachment is easier to understand when you're content with what you currently have. If you feel whole within yourself, any extra desires feel more like options rather than requirements. Our deepest needs typically come from what we lacked as kids. For instance, someone who didn't get enough affection when young might grow up with a big need for love. This intense yearning can drive them to look for satisfaction from outside places, which seldom brings lasting happiness. Relying on the outside world to fill internal emptiness comes with disappointment. The universe doesn't just give you everything you wish for. Instead, it mirrors what you are and expands what you have. Realizing this can alter how you chase your desires and lead to a more satisfying life, one not focused on getting validation from elsewhere, but on developing internal wholeness. This effect can be explained by the idea of attraction based on matching vibrations. Basically, once you have something, whether it's confidence, love, or wealth, you naturally attract more of it. This happens because you're already operating on a frequency that matches with having, not lacking. Take relationships, for example. A single person might find it hard to find a partner, feeling the sting of isolation or lack. But once they're in a relationship and experience the confidence and happiness it provides, they often become more appealing to others. This isn't solely about relationships, it applies to various areas of life, such as money and recognition. People who already have wealth tend to attract more financial chances. They come from a mindset of abundance rather than scarcity, which opens more windows. Likewise, those who already get public attention tend to attract even more interest because they are seen as figures of significance or influence. Once you possess something, you vibrate in sync with having it, making it simple to pull in more of the same. This highlights the importance of creating an inner state of abundance, confidence, and fulfillment, regardless of your outward situations. By attuning yourself internally with what you wish for, you set the scene to attract it more naturally and effortlessly. As learners in the vast classroom that is the universe, it's key to understand the significance of not becoming overly fixed on worldly possessions or statuses. Instead, if we decide to fix ourselves to something, let it be to a purpose or mission, something that goes beyond material loss and stays with us regardless of outside conditions. Worldly belongings are naturally fleeting. They can be taken away or can wander away from us. But when we cultivate a mindset of detachment, we shield ourselves from the typical pain associated with loss. This viewpoint is often highlighted during spiritual awakenings, which tend to change our focus from outside accomplishments to inner growth. The true journey of personal growth should be internal, concentrating on our minds, hearts, and spirits. By nourishing these parts of ourselves, we discover profound satisfaction within, lessening our need for outside sources of joy or approval. When you're filled with self-respect and lack a desperate need for attention from others, your ability to love and connect genuinely increases. You seek love not because of a need, but as a choice to enhance your life and the lives of others. In this condition, it's often the case that the universe arranges to bring you encounters that resonate with your true self. Getting to a place where you feel you want nothing from the world is a powerful state to be in. It's from this position of fulfillment that everything in line with your true self naturally moves toward you. I hope you picked up something today. If you enjoyed this video, please share, like, and comment. I value you taking the time, as always. Wishing you a lovely day.